Hi, Kickstarter backers. My name's Sean. I'm responsible for product development at Pictar, and I wanted to give you an update about the delivery date. Unfortunately, due to the design problems that we're having with the QI charger, that's the wireless charging between the phone and our Pictar unit, we are going to have to delay the shipment date till July, and you should be receiving the product sometime in August, depending on which part of the world you are. But let me explain to you why we got ourselves into this predicament and why we made the decision to delay things. The QI charging was much more complicated than we thought to implement, and in fact we had to change supplier in the end to actually get a solution that worked effectively. The good news is that it is working now perfectly well, and I've got the prototype here inside my Pictar Pro, and everything's working properly. However, a number of the components that go into the Pictar Pro are on a very long lead-in time, up to 3 months. And this means that we've only been able to order the components now that the design is complete, and it'll take time for them to be bought and then assembled, and then for us to assemble the product. However, we have not been wasting the time that this delay has given us. We've actually been able to improve the product in a number of ways. Firstly, we've changed the coating on the metal casing here. We had fingerprint issues. When you touched it, it was leaving fingerprints on it. So we've changed the coating method. We've also improved some of the detailing on the tooling. Secondly, we've closed up the clothesline here. There was in a really good product, high quality product, the shut line between the metal and the plastic has to be as tight as possible, and we've been closing those gaps up to make them as small as possible. The zoom switch, we had a problem with the zoom switch. It could be, we discovered during testing that if it's pressed upwards too hard, it tended to break. So we resourced a new switch and incorporated that into the design. We weren't happy with the magnet system for the viewfinder. It wasn't as robust as we would have liked, so we bulked out the design here and enlarged the hole and actually put a stronger magnet inside there as well. And fourthly, we changed the mechanism. Originally, we're going to have a ratchet system where you put it in and it sort of you clicked it closed. But it really wasn't as positive a mechanism as we have on the original Pictar. So we've gone for the same method with the spring-loaded method, which we know is, it's got your phone and it's definitely not going to fall out. So there's 4 good reasons that we've used the time to positively improve the product for you, and I want to assure you that we're not going to cut any corners by rushing to market. We're going to take our time and we're going to deliver an excellent product to you at the end of it. One thing I have to tell you that we can't do, we financially can't, we're not in a position to make any refunds at this stage. And I can tell you why, because we've invested the funds that you've given us in the tooling, which is extremely expensive. The plastic tooling, there's a lot of tools, and they're quite large tools as well, for both the metal and the plastic. We've also ordered all the component parts to build the Pictars for your orders. So we're not in a position to, I'm afraid, to give you any refunds. But I want to reassure you that we've got a track record of doing Kickstarter campaigns. This is our 5th Kickstarter campaign. We've always delivered them to the highest quality. and I can assure you that this will be just the same. Thank you very much for your time.